Sir Syed represented somebody who can think almost like 100 to 200 years in advance. So his vision of nation building was not the nation of that time. He had a vision of a nation of future, how this nation of future would look like. And I think the tool he used, and I understood that more when I went to the West, because in West, I'm involved in technology and involved in infrastructure building, and there you always think 50 to 100 years ahead. So for example, when we design cities, we design 50 years ahead. So I see Sir Syed's point in collaboration and partnership with the West, because he wanted to apply that kind of a thinking for nation building for us here, so that we have those principles, the Western principles that have been tested and that were so successful, that he wanted to bring that model of nation building to the East. And I think that's how I relate Sir Syed, and that's how I see it more as I went into the West and understood their thinking. I understood and realized where Sir Syed's vision was going and what he was thinking. So I think the lesson I learned from Sir Syed was to think ahead almost 50 to 100 to 150 years, which is really important from a nation building perspective, because nation building doesn't happen in a day or in a week or a month. It is a long-term thinking, and we have to think like that. So I feel that the leadership is important, and the reason that we were not able to continue the progress, as you mentioned, that we did not realize the full vision yet, was, I think, that two reasons. One was that during the last 100 years we had some changes, and we were not able to adapt to those changes. So again, Sir Syed's understanding was 100 years back. He was thinking forward, and he was thinking that, look, Britishers are here, but one day they will leave, and we will have to depend on our own, and we have to depend on our own resources, on our own education. I think that core thought we were not able to accommodate. So as India changed, as we changed from a social model to a more of a capital economy, I think we were a little slow in keeping the pace. So if you see a lot of other universities, they build collaborations, continue to build collaborations with the West. If you look at IITs, they have partnerships with a lot of Western universities. I think that is the key for the future. That if you are going to be in the top-notch leadership role in technology, social sciences, you cannot do it alone. You have to partner, and that's what Sir Syed did. He partnered with the universities and the institutions in the West. He went there and studied that and applied that. I think we stopped that process, and that process we have to revive, because we have to keep on continuously studying and see what changes are happening, where the things are moving socially, technologically, politically, and then understand that, and we have to quickly make those changes in Aligarh. I think then we can come to the same pace, because the pace is too fast. This thing is moving so fast, because I was at Arizona State University just like 2 months back, and the programs that they are designing right now is mind-boggling. I mean, we are still behind, as you rightly pointed out. So I think the way to address that issue is to partner with them, is to have partnerships, so we know what's going on and we continuously improve ourselves. To me, a league means 5 things, and that's what I have learned, and what we have. So my message to the students is to suggest to them that A in a league means to associate, to organize as a team, and I think it is the teams that win championships. So they have to learn to work together as a team, because the last century was, or previous centuries were about individuals. the future is for the teams. So they should learn how to collaborate, how to lead a team, build those leadership qualities. That is for A. The second thing is from Aligarh, the next is L, which means really love and like. You should love and like your institution. So that is really important, because then only you have the dedication. And you should stop the opposite of it, which is really the hatred part of it. The hatred against anybody, any person, anybody else. I think that there's no time for that. We should stop. If we have those feelings, we should stop those feelings, because we should focus on loving things. The next message is I, which I think Aligarhians are very good, and I is for inspire. We should inspire each other. We have this senior-junior model here, which has worked very good, where seniors used to inspire the juniors. The senior halls, the captains, the coaches, their role was to inspire the juniors, so that they get motivated and they have the confidence. So the next is, which comes with the next word is G in Aligarh, and which is really about giving. So the message is really to alumni now to give back to the university. I think the university needs them as the Vice Chancellor Sahib also mentioned, that you can give back in time, you can give back in talent, and you can give back in resources. So give back. And the final thing is to serve. So, which is S. So then you become really a comprehensive Aligarh. And that's my message. Be an Aligarh, associate yourself, be in a team, love your institution, inspire, give back, and serve.